Okay. Unfortunate.
No one will notice if I take this, right?
I was trying to figure out the math, but it doesn't exist. Yeah, boy, who's in comms? Anybody? Any advice for somebody new to Smite?
Good morning, sunshine.
Yo, let's go. You don't need to really focus on anything at that level. You're just straight up trying to just learn all the things, right? You're just like, oh, this is a new character I've never played against. Oh, they have that ability. Cool. You know? You're just straight up in the earlier learning stages. You don't really need to focus on too much of anything. You're just like, oh, I am getting better at hitting my abilities. Oh, I am learning more about what other abilities other people have. I wouldn't say there's anything specific. You're just in the stage of queue up another game, learn another thing. Queue up another game, learn another thing. Maui is very strong on a good team. Yeah. Okay, well. That wall got wrecked. Good try. Yeah, that's right there. Dana could be ganking duo. He didn't come to mid rights. Me plays against a Scylla who doesn't get her dash at level 2. Ha! Not getting your dash level 2. Me playing Scylla doesn't get my dash at level 3. An intellectual. Okay. An intellectual. You want to get Grandmasters? I'm just gonna be honest with you. It's gonna be a tough path. It's gonna be a tough path to get there, my man. The way that ranked is playing out right now, like there's a lot of very good players, myself included, that are having a hard time, struggling a little bit. So, and the people that are in Grandmasters, quite a few of them seem to be people that got a nice lucky win streak before they kind of even back out their ELO again, and so the ELOs and Grandmasters right now are real low. So maybe it's a good time, actually. Maybe it's a good time to try to get it. Like, there's some people that are in Grandmasters that absolutely would not normally be in Grandmasters, but like everybody is just struggling to get ELO right now. Struggling. Like normally by this point you have like handfuls of people already at 3k ELO and nobody's at 3k ELO. Literally nobody. I think Adapting's the highest and he's played like 200 games of freaking ranked at this point and he's at like 2800 or something. And he's played an absurd amount of games and he's absurdly good. So
Enemy spotted. Yes.
When adapting is tweeting out, bro, I can't carry these games. That's when you know. That's when you know. All right.
I'll attack middle lane.
Got him good.
Honestly, it could be a ploy by Hi-Rez so that nobody gets elo cap. It could be. They could be like, hey, instead of raising the elo cap, because every time we raise the elo cap, Hunmats gets deleted from the game. Instead, what we're gonna do is we are going to change the matchmaking system to just make it so nobody can ever get them. Or maybe it's just a hard reset in a really, really difficult season, and it's just going to take a lot of people a lot longer to learn how to play the game at that sort of level in order to even out the matches for the matchmaking, and it's just going to take like another month when normally it takes a couple of weeks. Could also be that, realistically, but, you know, that's not as fun to tweet. What's up, Kevo? You lost 4 straight last night. If it makes you feel any better, I got demoted for like legitimately the first time maybe in 10 years of Smite. I got legitimately demoted. I was like, huh, that's tough. So.
Got him good.
So everybody's experiencing it this year. Everybody, man, from the tippity top to the bottom of the bottom.
Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted.
My entire Twitter feed is just filled with like SPL, SEC ranked all-stars all saying like, how am I supposed to win? We're all figuring it out together. We can maybe gank this. Ah. Or not. Horus ult is down.
Enemy spotted.
Agni, couple of bombs down. That sucks. That's a big one. Oh my god, they are so fast. Don't mind me, I'm going this way. Well, Merc, we both missed, so I guess that's just kind of that, huh? End of said engagement. I will say, I can't wait for that speed buff to just be a little bit less fast, because like it's crazy, bro. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought that the Agni dashed out of it, but as it turns out, he literally just lagged his brains out directly out of it. So that's tough. I literally thought he used his dash, and then I didn't see any flame wave, and I was like, oh, some very conveniently timed lag. I mean, they're kind of getting wrecked. Yep. Nice. Good ulti, baby. I don't know if you're in comms, but good ulti. That was a first blood? Hey! First blood or first blooded. There we go. 0% chance I noticed unless you guys said something. I would have never noticed. 8-minute first blood. That, I am confident, is my latest first blood of the season. Definitely haven't been in a game with a later first blood than that. There's so many kills this year. 8 minutes? That's literally nuts. Alright, I'm gonna try a slightly different build this path. I'm still gonna start it off the same because I've got to get the Divine Ruin because Divine Ruin, but we're gonna start off with the same triple. You know, Santa Time, Boogothoth, Divine Ruin, because that's just kind of what you have to do as a mage. Those are some pretty good items. Speaking of Divine, how much is it nowadays? 25? 25.50. 1776. New York.
Enemy spotted. Okay.
What's the MMR diff to be able to queue with somebody? I want to say it's like pretty high, like 500 if you're below diamond maybe, and then if you're diamond above, maybe it's like 200? Anybody know the number at the top of their head? I feel like there is 2 different numbers. I feel like there's like a below a threshold and then above a rank type thing. I did not see that light. That's kind of fun. You think that's right? Okay. $500 plat below. You think it's 250 diamond and above? Okay. So somewhere in that region. I waited for that so hard, dude. I waited for that so hard. At first, I was waiting to see if he could do it to a Bastion. I hadn't seen anybody do it to a Bastion yet, and because he didn't, I imagine that you can't. But at first, I was waiting for that. And then I saw the wave, and I'm like, 100% he dashes to the first creep that he sees. You can? Interesting. I'm surprised he didn't then. Because I was waiting for him to dash to one of them, because I assumed that you could, but then he didn't. Interesting. I wonder why he didn't. He could have done it so much earlier. Maybe he didn't know that you could. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. He probably didn't know that you could. Yeah.
Enemy spotted. Enemy ultimate incoming.
Got him good.
Another patriot has fallen.
I don't have anything up. I honestly thought I could have backed, but that's all I got. Oh, they're off here. Okay, so tanks aren't taking any damage this year, right? So what if, hear me out, what if we say screw it and we just go triple flat pen? What if I just go a Book of Thoth, Divine Ruin into a Spear of Desolation, and if I just basically say I'm gonna have all of the flat pen in the world, and I'm not gonna do a lot of damage to tanks because I'm not gonna do damage to tanks anyway, but I'm just gonna one-shot all the squishies and that's all that matters. That's my theory.
Just trying to be safe.
Let's just play Operation, one-shot the Agni, and the Danza, and the Thana, you know? It's a bold theory.
Enemies in left lane.
I'm heading over to right.
Middle enemy tower.
I've got my blink, and my ult will be just about up. Oh my god, it's gonna be close.
An enemy has been
Oh my god, I'm running my little Scylla feet out, bro.
I'm not done yet. Where to?
No way. Okay. That'll do. I made it. That was a good horror assault.
Is ready.
He didn't get off that horror assault, and they both died there for sure. So.
An enemy has been
That guy's name is, in fact, Big Wiener Kuzenvo. Kappa.
Attack.
Well, he lied about the Kuzenbo part, so.
Got him good.
Be careful, right.
Get him, boy.
Guys, somebody's gotta pick up the guys. The bomb. The bomb.
On my way.
Bomb. The bomb.
enemy missing left.
Okay.
Follow me.
And nobody picked up the bomb. We did the pyro, but nobody picked up the bomb, which is like the whole point of doing the pyro. It's fine, but it's also, you know, a thing. All right. The lid. 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 The lid.
Team has
Lid.
destroyed a left enemy.
On my
So
way.
sending a message. It's about getting 10K up in 15 minutes. Pretty large, I would say.
No one will
We
notice
are
if I get this
pretty
right.
big right now. It's crazy that this went from an 8-minute first blood to a 16-minute 10K lead. Like what? Like what? How's that even possible?
I'll attack.
Okay. Good Vanna ult for us.
Got him good.
Do you get less MMR if they have 6? Nothing that happens inside of a game of Smite has any effect on the ELO gain or loss. 0, zilch, nada. Not a single thing affects it. Your ELO gain or loss is determined at the moment of the lobby matchmaking. And then the only thing left to determine is whether you won or you lost. All of the numbers have already been crunched before the game ever gets played. Ah, good garbage.
Things are about to get right.
Oh my goodness. Ow.
This place
Ow.
is still so new to me. Boy, that's
Sure would have been nice to have that bomb right about now, wouldn't you say?
nothing to see here.
Your team has destroyed a middle enemy Phoenix.
Okay. The fates do not smile upon us.
Why do you get different amounts of MMR sometimes? The only thing that's going into it is the ELO diff of the teams. So if their team on a whole has more MMR than your team, then you're going to get more for winning or lose less for losing and vice versa.
Got him good.
And all of that is already calculated in the actual lobby stage. So that's why you slightly gain different MMRs or lose slightly different MMRs. It's basically whichever team is the favorite team to win gets less MMR. And if you're on the underdog team,
I'll attack the
you get more.
Okay.
/ lose less. Have to grab this bomb so hard.
You have to go through my puppies.
I'll attack.
Right?
Completed.
Is it a myth that the favorite team is always on Chaos side? I don't know how it used to work. Is the higher... It used to work, I do believe, by the highest single individual ELO player was always on order because of the way that first pick worked. So the highest ELO player would always be on the order side in the lobby. I don't know if that's still true. And then I don't believe that there's ever been a this team is always guaranteed to have the higher ELO because it doesn't actually do the matchmaking. Oh my god, he got it with a dash. LOL. Because the way that the matchmaking works is it just tries to even out the MMR on both the teams, basically. And so that should be able to end up with either team having the overall higher MMR regardless. I imagine that the highest ELO player is still put on order side as the top pick. So I imagine that that's still true, but no, there shouldn't be a way to tell who has higher MMR. Because the 5 players on Chaos side could have slightly more ELO than the 5 players on order side once you factor in all the stuff. Bomb, polyproc. Let's go. Got him. So what you're saying is this is somehow controller players' fault. Yep, that's what I'm saying. Ow, 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 ow. I'm bleeding, bleeding, burning, bleeding. Bleeding. All right, that was a little aggressive of us, for sure. For sure.
I'll attack the gold fury.
A little aggressive.
Okay. I'll attack the gold fury.
I'm melting. All right, my bad, not securing the objective. Not gonna lie, I wasn't really paying attention. I was like, you gotta fire giant. Probably should have, focused up a little bit more on that one, Mr. Cheeky Cthulhu. I'm just trying to elongate the game for the content, It's about the community aspect of the game. Just a casual Cucullin 1v3. I do want to run a build like this on Cucullin. The Contagion Mystical Male Bluestone Cucullin build, I feel like seems like a good meme. Like that does seem like it would be fun. Why go Pendulum instead of Chronos Pendant? Pendulum is better than a Chronos Pendant in every way. Polyproc.
I think I just broke something. And just trying to say awesome.
It's a little awkward. We're trying to get there.
Enemy ultimate down.
Freedom!
Got him good.
How did that not hit him? Okay.
Where to?
Wow. We should probably get ready for fire again.
No one will notice if I take this, right?
Okay. Woo. This build's still got quite a bit of magical power in it too. Quite a bit of magical power. And to be fair, so many people aren't even building tanky over solo. They're like, look at as absolutely nobody picks up the bomb. You literally cannot pay people to pick up the stupid bomb. Literally having to pick it up on mages and hunters every single game because literally nobody will pick up one of the best objectives ever put into the game. Just to clarify, it is so good, so important for Phoenix Assaults, and nobody wants it. It's crazy.
I'll attack.
Sorry, buddy. Get deleted. That'll do. GG. To be fair, you wouldn't want to pick up and hold a bomb either. Just imagine it's a pie. A pie made at the bomb factory. Because it's a bomb.
GG.
Good comms at the end. Good comms. Good comms. Good comms. Alrighty. That'll do. Thank you for supporting the Twitchiest community. If you'd like to see more videos, make sure you subscribe to the channel and always hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss any of the upcoming videos. Thank you for all your support and have a Twitchin' day, y'all.